I always felt insecure about calling myself an artist. For a very long time, I didn't want to call myself an artist because in my mind, since I'm just doing this thing part-time and I have a day job, I can't call myself an artist. Someone who's an artist is someone who is doing this as a full-time thing, This is someone who is dedicated to making art full-time. Now, that is a true artist. I don't feel that way anymore. Today I confidently call myself an artist because I am an artist. I'm making art. And if you have a goal of becoming something, you want to be regarded as an artist or whatever, take ownership of that. Call yourself that. Embody that persona and become it. If you want to be a writer, you want to make novels, and for example, you have a day job doing something else, but your true passion is writing, then write, and then you're a writer. If you're writing, you are a writer. If you're making art, you are an artist. It doesn't matter if you're not doing it full time, because most of us, we don't have the luxury to do that, But what I'm trying to say is, if you want to become or take a certain occupation, in my case as an artist in the I don't want to say in the future. I'm trying to say that if you want to be an artist full time, which is what I want to be one day, but for me, the future doesn't guarantee, and I think this is for most of us, the future doesn't guarantee that you will be that thing that you want to be. I mean, you cannot say, in the future, I want to be an artist, and then now you're waiting for that future to come, and then you'll call yourself an artist. It doesn't work like that. You have to do art right now, be an artist right now, in order for that future to become a reality. So it doesn't matter if you are drawing 20 minutes a day, that's all you have. You're an artist. You're making art. That is my view. And that is my take on it. I call myself an artist. And because I am an artist. And like I said, I wish this was a full-time thing for me. I would really love that to be the case. But I am not unhappy with my life. I like that I have a job that pays me, and I can just do my art for fun on my free time. Because being a professional artist is actually something that I thought I wanted to do, but as years went by, and I came to a point where I'm realizing actually being a professional artist is not. I actually don't want to work for someone to make my art. That's not something that I want to do. I mean, if I want to be a professional artist, I'm gonna have to take a different view. I'm gonna have to take a different approach in terms of what I'm doing now. I'm gonna have to make a portfolio, really hone in on those professional skills. Like, for example, if I want to be a concept artist, I have to do concept art, a lot of concept art, and it has to be like at a very high quality. So I will have to, focus on that, hone in on that, and then, like I said, make an art portfolio and start applying to these companies. But that's not what I'm doing. What I want to do is make art for myself and basically build my own thing, build my own audience, and sell my own art. You know, where I want to see myself getting to as an artist is getting to a point where I have a following, and I am selling the art that I make. Like I'm collecting my art into a sketchbook, and then selling it. I'm a big fan of art sketchbooks. You know, I like watching one of those videos where people are doing sketchbook tours, and that's something that I want to create. But in my case, I want to turn it into a book that I can publish. That's the route that I want to take. You know, I want to build an audience, and then sell my own art. That's what I want to be. I don't want to work for a studio, for example. That's not the approach that I'm taking. But if that is your approach, you want to become a professional artist, you know, go for it. Go for it, and call yourself an artist. You're an artist, and then hone those skills. You know, make that portfolio and start applying. So it's your actions that define that will actually let people know which direction you're going, or let yourself know which direction you're going. Because if I'm saying I want to be a professional artist and I'm doing what I'm doing, you know, it's clear that I'm not going to reach that goal, because I am not doing the things that I'm supposed to be doing to become a professional artist. What I want to do is just build a following for myself, and people who actually find my art, my personal projects interesting. And this is the route that I want to take. I want to cultivate an audience of people who are interested in my own creations, you know. And that is a very, very that is a big goal, and that is a goal that requires a lot of commitment and a lot of years. So I have to put in a lot of years to achieve this goal that I have. So since this is a very, very, very long period of time, in order to reach this goal, I need to be very strategic and very smart about how I go about it. I cannot overwhelm myself to the point of burnout, because this is a long journey. So I need to approach it in terms of one step at a time. I need to be building on this thing very, very slowly, taking my time, honing my skills, getting better, and drawing every day, and practicing the right way, you know, improving on my fundamentals. Yeah, it's a long journey, and it requires a lot of patience, but I have to be consistent. Consistency is the main thing. And yeah, that's where I want to be. That's one of my main big goals. That's one of the main goals that I strive for on a daily basis. But yes, I call myself an artist because I am an artist, and I do art. You know, so that's the thing. That's the thing that you have to embody. You have to tell yourself that, so that you can have the confidence to push through, the confidence to share your art with people. Because sharing your art is a very vulnerable thing to do. You know, because you're putting yourself out there to the world, and with the risk of rejection or ridicule. And yeah, it's not an easy thing to do. It can be very intimidating. But yeah, you do it anyway, and you share your art with the world. And I find that most people in the world are kind people. When you share your art, people who gravitate to your art will gravitate to it, and the people who don't, they'll just move along. And yeah, that is that. But yeah, occasionally you might get some mean comments, or people putting you down, or people who claim to be critiques, but really they just enjoy, they just get a kick out of putting people down. But you don't have to worry about that. The positivity is overwhelmingly more significant than the negativity. Although I know that negativity tends to linger. Like you can get a lot of praise and then you maybe just get one or two negative comments, and that can linger. And it's normal to feel some type of way about it. But however you feel about it, allow yourself to feel it, and then that's the fastest way to get over it. Like, oh, okay, yeah, that doesn't feel nice, but just move on with it. Move on with your life. Keep creating art, and yeah, that's the main thing. That's the main thing, to just keep pushing and believe in yourself. Believe that you are an artist, no matter what anyone says. If you are creating art, you are an artist. That's really what I wanted to talk about today. This idea of embodying what it is you want to be. Take ownership of that title and go for it. And I wish you all the best in your art journey. Cheers.